guys, today we are going to be making a Captain America plush keychain. If you want to learn how to make it, keep watching. Okay, the first thing we're going to start doing is we're going to start cutting circles. You're going to need one circle for white, one circle for red, and one circle for blue. Red is going to have the biggest circle, the white is going to have a medium circle, and the blue is going to have the smallest circle. Super helpful if you have a cup, so that way you could do a big one, use the back for the medium one, and the small one. So you put your cup down, the biggest side is going to be on the bottom, and you can trace around with the marker or a pen. And that's the shape you're going to cut. Again, Miss Bernie is using some extra felt because she loves some scrap felt. So our big circle, our medium circle, we're going to trace it out. So for the medium circle, I cut on the line, but for my small circle, I'm going to cut inside the line. So I'm using the bottom of my cup again to help me draw the circle shape that I want. One, two, three. Yay! Also going to cut out a star. So Miss Brittany is going to draw the usual stars that you can draw on your own. We start with something that looks like a letter A. One of the corners I go out, then I go straight. So you make another letter A, and then you connect the two lines that aren't connected. And then I'm going to cut this out. Cut it out. As you can see a lot of ink on this side. We're not going to use that side. We're going to use this side that doesn't have any ink on it. I'm going to cut out one more red circle. That's going to be smaller than the white, but bigger than the blue. So I'm going to use my little side of the cup again. So there is my little pepperoni. Miss Brittany noticed that her glue bottle has a circle as well. So she's going to use this to help her with the blue. That'll just make it a little easier so my line, so I could see the circle a little bit better. Oh, it's too big. So I'm going to trim it a little bit. If you have things like markers that have a circle on the bottom of them, or other cups, or like glue bottles, or maybe a little glue stick, anything with a circle shape on the bottom will be very helpful in this project. I like it a little bit better, but I think I'm going to trim it just a little bit. I think I'm going to round out this one a little bit better as well. A little bit more. Perfect. I have my star. I'm going to put that on top. Do I love it? Yes, I do. I'll be gluing. So I could show you guys that we can do this project even with glue. If you want to stitch it, be my guest. Miss Brittany is going to glue. So I'm going to see which side is prettier because, as you can see, Miss Brittany used extra felt. So I'm going to put some glue. Ooh, glue, 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 glue. Make sure you don't put too much glue, it'll take way longer to dry. I'm gonna press it, pinch them together. Make sure the glue gets everywhere. Miss Brittany is going to use this blue felt for the back. Because remember, I am going to stuff it and we're going to make a keychain. Brittany glued on our shield. However, I decided I am going to stitch this side on and flip it inside out. That way all the stuffing we add will be secure, safe, and stay inside our little plush. Remember, the longer the string you have attached to your needle, the slower you have to go. Because that way, we make sure our thread goes all the way through, we make sure nothing gets tangled, we make sure everything's spiffy and great. So I'm going to do a circle stitch all the way around. I'm going to be going around the fabric like this. So you put your needle through the top of the fabric and it exits on the bottom of the fabric. And you repeat that step. It goes through the top of the fabric, you exit on the bottom of the fabric. When you reach about here, you only want up to like a quarter opening. You are going to flip your fabric inside out. You're going to be very careful and very slow. You want to push out the fabric. Remember, we glued everything on, so we got to be very careful, if not it's going to come off. We can use our pen to help us. Miss Brittany is going to add all her extra felt inside. We are stuffing it with little scraps that we used to cut earlier. When we get our desired fluff, we're going to start sealing it up. So Miss Brittany is going to continue doing our circle stitch all the way around. So right now my needle is still inside. What I am going to do is I'm going to start trying to close it, but instead of finishing my stitch, I'm going to put my thumb inside the stitch, like so, to get a desired length. So I put my thumb inside our stitch and I'm going to tie it off. So I'm wrapping around the side with the needle. Problems with it falling off because either we didn't put enough glue or our glue's not working. A nice idea can also be to add just an X stitch to the middle of our star so it stays down. Now this step won't be necessary if you let it dry perhaps overnight. Miss Brittany is not letting it dry as long as she should be. So that is why it is not sticking as well as it should be. So So I inserted my needle into the fabric and out of the fabric. And I'm gonna pull, and it pulls this on top. And I am going to tie a knot underneath this right here. So that way it stays on. And then I'm gonna cut excess fabric. There we go. Now what you're gonna wanna do next is get a key ring or a clip, a hook, anything that we could attach to our little hole. Or you could even put it up as a charm, as decoration. That's fine too. I'm gonna put my key ring. And there we go. We have a Captain America plush keychain. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed making our plush keychain. It's so cuddly and soft. You guys did an amazing job. I'm sure it'll turn out wonderful. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.